Good morning, everybody. This is the TSMU fan here, and oh my gosh. Today is March 9th as of recording this. As of today, the official Nintendo account has just put out the last Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer on their YouTube channel because, like, they were saying that it was Mario Day, but as of recording this, it's March 9th for me. So yeah, we're going to be talking about everything that was in the last trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and there's a lot of stuff that you guys have to get caught up on too, because there's a lot of stuff that happened in between this trailer and the last trailer. And I also just want to mention that this video is completely unscripted. This is just a video of me talking into the mic about the final Mario Galaxy movie trailer and what's going to be happening in this movie. So without further ado, let's get right on into talking about the last Mario movie trailer, because oh my gosh, there is so much to dissect here. First of all, I just want to talk about the direct. It was very nice. Every single one of the voice actors was there. Jack Black, Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Keegan-Michael Key, Anya Taylor-Joy, Brie Larson, Benny Safdie, all of them were there, and they were all talking about the movie and how, like, Jack Black especially said that he was like losing his mind or something, and that was really funny. But yeah, that's really all that I have to say about, like, the actors themselves. Like, again, the banter, especially between Chris Pratt and Charlie Day, was kind of funny. That was good. But yeah, let's talk about the trailer itself, because oh my gosh, there is so much to talk about here. There is so much to dissect in this trailer because there was so much going on. Like, oh my gosh. So first of all, I just want to say that we got a little bit more of, like, the comet scene where Mario and Peach are, like, watching the comets come down. And that was so cool to see. And, like, they reused the lines from the first movie of Peach saying that it's a big galaxy out there and there's a lot of galaxies and all that. That was so cool to hear. Like, that line was a setup. That line was like foreshadowing, like, what the next movie was going to be. Illumination placed it right under our noses this whole time. Oh my gosh. That was like a bombshell. Holy moly. And then we see the freaking giant spaceship UFO coming down and, like, taking Princess Peach's castle away, just like in the game. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome, dude. Like, I'm losing my mind here. I'm just like Jack Black. Oh my gosh. They get taken into space and we see a little more of the Bowser Jr. scene, and apparently Yoshi was with Mario and Luigi the whole time in that scene, which explains why there was, like, so much cut out like before, because Yoshi hadn't appeared yet in the trailer. So now that he had appeared, they can finally show him off. And there's a scene of, like, Princess Peach's castle, like, falling apart as it's, like, sliding down a hill, and Mario and Luigi and Yoshi are all together and they're all, like, running away to, like, trying to get away from it. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, man. This trailer is like, insane. And, like, we saw Bowser talking with his troops. Like, I'm guessing at some point Bowser gets normal sized again. I'm not exactly sure how. Like, maybe, like, Bowser Jr. definitely seems to be helping him out in a way, because he went to Rosalina. I'm not exactly sure what he needed Rosalina for. I guess we'll find out in the actual movie itself. But Bowser Jr. did come to Peach's castle to get his dad back, so maybe he was the one who ended up, like, getting him back to normal size. We saw, all of the Toads freaking out, like, Mario tells everybody to calm down. There's these two Toads slapping each other in the face, and that scene was really funny. That was a good joke right there. I really liked that one. What else was there? Oh, we saw, more of the Princess Peach fight in that casino. Oh yeah, I should clarify this right now. The official poster for this movie was finally revealed, and the poster does look very good, but if you look very closely on it, you can see that Wart is in this movie. Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2, the final boss of Super Mario Bros. 2, is in this movie. And that's crazy because Wart hasn't been relevant since frickin' 1988, since Super Mario Bros. 2 itself, and he's in this movie and he talks. Like, That is insane, like seeing Wart in this movie. That explains why Birdo was in this and why we saw Mauser in one of the other trailers, because they're bringing back all these Mario 2 characters, and oh my gosh, holy crap, man, I'm losing my mind here. Like, this is just bombshell after bombshell. There's this scene of like Bowser Jr. like launching out this piranha plant, like slime covered thing at like Rosalina. Like, we see Penguin Toad, like we saw him in the poster as well. We saw Mario, Luigi, and Peach and Yoshi flying through space. We got to see a little bit of Baby Mario, and like they're all running from the T-Rex. That was one of the teaser trailers, which I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, that was pretty much everything except for like the little scene at the end with like the blue Luma, and he was like the police officer in like some sort of jail. I'm not sure what that was about. Like, there was somebody putting one of those like police batons like against the grates of the jail cell. I'm not sure who that was, because you don't get to see who it is, so I'm not exactly sure who that could be. But you do get to see like the blue Luma, like maybe it was him, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that trailer was insane, man. It was literally insane. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much to break down in that trailer. So yeah, I think that's really all that I have to talk about regarding the trailer itself. A lot of the characters were revealed, like Wart's voice was revealed. Wart is played in the movie by Luis Guzman, which I have no idea who that is, but he does a great job. Like, he's a pretty good Wart, I'd say. They also revealed the voice of like the Honey Queen from like the Honey Hive Galaxy, even though we never saw the Honey Hive Queen in any of the trailers. Her voice got revealed in this direct, and she's played by Issa Rae, so I'm looking forward to hearing her performance in the final movie. I'm hoping that she does a good job, and that actually confirms something. Like, the Honey Queen being in this at all confirms that B Mario might make an appearance in this, or like B Luigi or something. So that might be something to look forward to. And they also finally revealed Yoshi's voice actor and in the movie. And like I said before, I knew from the beginning that it wasn't the person who played him in the games, and I was totally correct. They got Donald Glover to voice Yoshi in the movie, and I gotta say, he does a great job. Like, he sounds like pretty much exactly like the original. And there's not really much that I have to say about his performance other than he does a great job as Yoshi in this. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about the direct itself, but there are a lot of things that I have to talk about. There's been a lot of adverts that have been coming out since the last video. We got one of Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi flying through space with all these asteroids around them. We got one of Mini Bowser, he like bites Mario. That was funny. We got the Super Bowl trailer, which I did actually get to see this time. The last Super Bowl trailer I didn't get to see because I unfortunately didn't get to watch the Super Bowl live when they did the Mario and Luigi's plumbing commercial trailer, but I did get to see this Super Bowl trailer live, and that one was fun, showing more of like the Baby Mario, Luigi, T-Rex scene. Like, Baby Mario plays the Mario theme on the T-Rex's teeth, and that was funny. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about it, other than the fact that it's weird that Baby Mario and Luigi are here. Like, I'm thinking that, like, I'm still, like, in the thought that it might be a flashback, but somebody else pointed out in the comments of my last Mario movie trailer analysis video that this might not actually be a flashback. They theorized that this might actually be like Mario and Luigi are somehow turned into babies by Kamek or whoever, I don't know. And that might be a plausible theory, especially considering that Toad was in both of the trailers. Like, Toad is with Yoshi in those trailers. So it might actually be Mario and Luigi turned into babies, which the comment said that it corresponds with the latest Mario Tennis game, in which all of the characters get turned into babies. So that's a little weird to put in, but alright, as long as it's natural and it fits in, I have no problems with it. There's a whole bunch of other adverts that came out. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of them, But like those are the main ones. Like the other ones are just like video clips. They did like a special animated clip for the Winter Olympics. There's been a whole bunch of special like promotional clips about regarding the movie, and I don't think that those are really worth talking about. I think that like the main trailers and the main adverts are like what's interesting here, because those have the main, like, the major big reveals. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the adverts. And also, the runtime of the movie has been confirmed, and oh boy, I was a little nervous to see that the Super Mario Galaxy movie is only 6 minutes longer than the first movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes. Compared to the first movie, which was a runtime of 1 hour and 32 minutes, that's only 6 minutes longer. So I was a little nervous about that when I saw that the runtime is only 6 minutes longer than the first movie. Especially considering like how much has been shown in these trailers. It's starting to get me a little worried about the pacing, because as you already know, the pacing in the last movie was like super fast. It was going like at 1,000,000 miles a minute, and the pacing was just way too fast for the movie. And I'm starting to wonder if the Super Mario Galaxy movie is also going to fall victim to that, to like fast pacing, because there's so much going on in all of these trailers. And Shigeru Miyamoto even said himself that everything happens like one after another and you barely get a chance to breathe. That got an eyebrow raise out of me, and I was thinking, oh no, Illumination, please, please, the pacing needs to be better. The pacing needs to be slower. You can't have it be fast-paced again, because people were criticizing that before with the first movie. Oh no. Like, that was basically my thoughts on that. But that's probably going to be the main problem with this second movie. The fact that there's a chance that they might not have improved on the pacing after all. I theorize that since the Yoshi scene had a little more of a build-up when they showed the Yoshi First Look trailer, I was thinking that the pacing was improved upon, but I don't know. The way that the trailers have been playing out, and the confirmed runtime, the statement from Shigeru Miyamoto, I'm starting to worry that this movie is going to have fast pacing again. And oh gosh, that is not going to be good for this movie, especially considering like how much you're going to have to cover in like 1 hour and 38 minutes, because there's like so much going on. Like the Honey Hive Galaxy is going to be showing up, like all the stuff with Yoshi and Baby Mario and Luigi, the whole Peach thing, the whole Rosalina thing, the whole Bowser Jr. thing. Like, there's so much going on in this movie, and I have a feeling that there's going to be so much going on that it's like going to be like way too overwhelming in a way. That's just my thoughts, and I'm hoping that it's not going to be that way. I'm hoping that they've learned from the last movie, and even though it's only 6 minutes longer, which isn't really that much of an improvement in terms of runtime, I'm really hoping that they've improved on the overall pacing, and that they're able to fit all this stuff in a cohesive story that goes from point A to point B, and it just flows through. It's a smooth ride all the way through, and I'm just really hoping that they've learned from the last movie about the quick pacing. I'm really hoping that they've learned from that, because I would hate to see this movie ruined by the quick pacing, because this movie, as flawed as that like pacing issue might be, I'm gonna say it, this movie is going to be miles better than the first movie, because there's just so much going on. Like, the stakes are definitely higher from the first movie. Like, there's like the whole thing about going into space, Yoshi becoming a part of this, Wart becoming a part of this, everything else, like all the Rosalina stuff. There's a whole lot going to be brought into this movie, and oh my gosh, it's definitely going to be better than the first movie. I'm going to say that right now. If it's not paced as well as it could have been, I will at least know that it's going to be leagues better than the first movie. That's for darn sure. But yeah, I think that might be everything that I really wanted to mention about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I don't think that there's really anything else to really say about it. Oh, real quick before I end this video, I want to quickly theorize what the plot of this movie might be, since I did that towards the end of my last Mario movie trailer analysis video for the first movie. What I'm assuming the movie's going to start out with is it's going to start out with a recap of basically what happened in the last movie. Like the sequel's gonna start right off the heels of the last movie. Maybe Mario and Luigi like going around the village. They check in on Bowser because we saw that scene. Maybe they fix some plumbing problems in the village. I don't know. And then they get called to Toast Arena. This is where I feel like the Toast Arena scene fits in. They get called to Toast Arena because of the mysterious pipe that's in the Toast Arena pyramid. They go and check it out to clear away the rocks from the pipe, and they end up meeting Yoshi. And then what I'm assuming that happens next is I'm assuming that there's like a montage of them spending time with Yoshi. That's what I'm assuming the chain chomp scene is, where Yoshi swallows the chain chomp. I'm assuming that's part of a montage of Mario and Luigi spending time with Yoshi, but I could be totally wrong. So yeah, don't take any of this as like complete fact, because I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm just theorizing. So after this montage, we then go to the Star Festival, as it's called in Super Mario Galaxy, and Toad meets Yoshi for the first time, and the person who made that comment that I talked about earlier about theorizing that Mario and Luigi might be turned into babies, they also pointed out that Toad and Yoshi's dynamic is very similar to Mario and Donkey Kong's dynamic from the first movie, and I honestly never thought of it that way. And yeah, like thinking about it more now, it definitely does seem like that way, except the only difference here is that Yoshi doesn't seem to mind that Toad doesn't really like him. And yeah, it does seem a little weird for them to do like another rivalry, especially since there already was a character rivalry in the last one. But it seems like from the later clips of Toad with Yoshi and Baby Mario and Luigi, it seems like Toad is warmed up to Yoshi in those clips. So I can give it a pass. I can give it a pass. So anyway, if you look closely in that scene, you can see that Mario is holding a present, and in all of the later scenes with Peach, she has her parasol that she has in the games. So maybe the present that Mario is holding in the Yoshi scene where Toad meets Yoshi was Princess Peach's parasol, and he gives it to her on the castle roof. And then that's when the comments start coming in, and everybody's like watching in awe and like, oh wow, that looks great. Then I'm assuming that like after this, the space UFO comes in and like takes away Princess Peach's castle. That's what I'm assuming that the Toads were freaking out about, like the UFO coming down, and Mario tells everybody to calm down because I guess he didn't think it would be a threat yet. But then it takes Princess Peach's castle away, they get lifted up into space, and Bowser Jr. comes in, confronts Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. They have a fight. And I'm assuming that Bowser Jr. ends up winning this fight because there was that explosion that knocks Mario back, and then the castle falls out of space onto the hill, and then Mario and Luigi and Yoshi all run away from it. I'm assuming that's what happens there. And then after that, I'm assuming that in all the chaos, Bowser somehow got out of his cage, and he tries to run away, and Mario catches him. Like, I'm assuming that that's where that scene fits in. And I don't know, like maybe Bowser like somehow escapes because he's normal sized later on when he's talking with his troops. I feel like I've got like the first like 10 or 20 minutes of this movie figured out, but after the mini Bowser scene is where like things start to get a little muddy. But since we saw those giant flowers in that planet that Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi landed in, I'm assuming that the first planet that they're going to be visiting is the Honey Hive Galaxy. Like that's what I'm assuming that is with those big flowers. But yeah, everything after that, like it sort of becomes complete guesswork. I know that Bowser Jr. comes to see Rosalina. Like, there's that whole fight between them. And I'm assuming that Bowser Jr. also wins that fight because later he hits Rosalina with the slimy piranha plant and, like, puts her into, like, an interrogation chair to, like, interrogate her about something. If you look closely at that scene, like, you can see that he put her into some interrogation chair, like, to hold her down and be like, where are you hiding this? Or, like, what information are you hiding? And I'm assuming that the main thing that they're going after here, like Bowser Jr. or whoever, is they're going after the Power Stars again, because the Power Stars are the main thing that you collect in Mario Galaxy to power up the observatory. So yeah, I'm assuming that the Power Stars are going to come back into this, and that's like going to be what they're going to be collecting. I'm not exactly sure where the whole Baby Mario Yoshi scene fits in. Maybe that'll happen at some point. It's just complete guesswork after, like, the mini Bowser scene. That's what I can glean from the trailers anyway. There's probably a lot of stuff that I'm missing, but those are the main things that I've noticed. And I'm assuming that at some point, like, towards the end of the movie, like, we saw Mario and Peach inside that castle area. I'm assuming that they go on and take on Bowser, and Bowser is like, and like maybe Bowser it gets big because like in Mario Galaxy, you fight Bowser as the final boss and he's humongous, and maybe Bowser can say, haha, this is what you get, Mario. See how it feels to be small now, or something like that. And I'm assuming that the final Bowser fight is going to be like Mario Galaxy's final boss. There's gonna be that, like there's gonna be some Rosalina stuff in there, like of course like her telling the story. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Is Rosalina going to be like a B plot, like the whole like telling the story thing? I don't know, like this is all just speculation. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about theorizing about the movie itself and like what it might be about. So yeah, that's gonna be it for all of these Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer breakdown videos that I've been doing, because this is the last trailer and we won't get anything else about this movie until it comes out on April 1st. It's going to be the craziest April Fool's joke ever, but it's going to be so worth it to go and watch this in theaters. I am definitely going to see this on opening day. Oh my gosh, it's just going to be a crazy ride. I can just tell. It's going to be a crazy ride. And I just can't wait to see what Illumination has up their sleeves, because there's so much that they haven't shown in these trailers. Like, there's so much that they've kept a secret. Like, the Honey Hive Galaxy thing, they never showed that in any of the trailers. They just revealed Issa Rae, like, randomly at the end. And it's like, oh, Honey Hive Galaxy's going to be in this. Oh, okay. I should also mention really quickly that Illumination has put out a new website for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, just like they did for the last movie with the website for Mario and Luigi's plumbing service. They put out a website for the Gateway Galaxy, and it has a special trailer that features Rob from Super Smash Brothers. He's going to be in this? Like, Rob? An unimportant character that's only in, like, one game? He's also in Mario Kart DS? Like, what the heck, man? There's all of these fan-favorite characters coming back into this. Like, I just can't believe that Rob is going to be in this, and he's going to play a role as, Gateway Galaxy's, announcer. Like, announcing, like, travel places. That's really fun. There is so much that Illumination has up their sleeves. And, oh my gosh, it's just going to be insane. And I'm betting that there's going to be a post-credit scene for this movie. Like, there's no doubt that they're going to put a post-credit scene, because I can already tell that this movie is going to be insanely popular. It's going to sell really well. I can just tell. But yeah, I think that that's all that I have to say about the last Mario movie trailer. And as I said, I'm just so excited to see the movie when it finally hits theaters on April 1st. I'm so excited to see Mario and Luigi go off into space, and I'm just so excited to relive my childhood again, because as I stated in the last video, Super Mario Galaxy is a game that means the world to me, because I played both of those games when I was younger on the Wii, and those games hold a special place in my heart because they hold so much nostalgia for me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the movie, really hoping that they improve on the stuff that the first movie got wrong. And yeah, that's really all that I've got to say. I'm probably missing a lot of things, and if there's anything that I missed about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, please drop it in the comments, and I'll provide my thoughts on it there. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, and I should stop right now before I keep rambling on and on about this movie all day long. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is the TSMU fan signing out. Bye-bye! Special thanks to my Patreon supporters Master Painter and Railway Series 64, and I give an extra special thanks to those patrons of mine who have chosen to remain anonymous. If you'd like to learn how to get your name at the end of every new video that I upload, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Link is on my channel homepage under my channel description.